Hi everyone, I've got a lot of messages on my Facebook page, link here to my Facebook page. Yeah, I've got a lot of messages there talking about Asperger syndrome, and a lot of people have watched my videos like Asperger syndrome relationships and things like that. I've put the links in the description so you can check them out if you haven't already. But a lot of the messages have been saying I'm not being diagnosed with Asperger's, but I think I might have it, and it's worrying them, and a lot of things that I've said is related to them, and asking me what do they do. I actually, before I was diagnosed, I actually thought in my head, oh my god, something's wrong with me, why am I thinking this way, and things like that, because of my panic and anxiety attacks. Now, for me, when I got tested, it was a therapist that I was seeing that suggested that I got tested. Now, when she brought that up, it really freaked me out. I never ever thought I would get tested or anything like that. But for me to get tested, having a diagnosis opened up a lot of doors for me for help and things. So my advice would be, if you're worried about things like having Asperger's or any other condition like bipolar or OCD or whatever, go to your doctor. Make an appointment with your doctor, just you go yourself and bring it up. Now, doctors like to help people and they like to give advice, and even if it's don't worry, you're fine, a lot of doctors say that they actually prefer to say yeah, you're fine to someone rather than oh, you've got this kind of thing. So go to your doctor and they'll know like how to get tested, if you can get tested, if it'd be worth it or whatever, and they'll know like a lot more about it in like your area than I do really. Like, I don't know who it was that tested me, I think it was a hospital or something, but they came to my house and asked me a whole load of questions. Yeah, so go to your doctor would be the main thing, but before you do, think about it. Would having a diagnosis help you in any way? Would it open up doors to get help? Or is it just to put your mind at ease? Because if it's not going to help you in any way, it's not worth getting diagnosed with anything. Because, I'm talking from experience here, having a diagnosis of AS or whatever has its downsides. I mean, discrimination is one of the biggest things that I've experienced in especially getting a job. Now, a lot of people with AS will say this, because if an employer has a choice, someone with AS or someone without, they're going to pick someone without a problem, and they shouldn't, but they do, and I feel that way. So you have to really think, does having a diagnosis of anything, is it going to benefit you? Because if it's not worth putting yourself through that and putting yourself through being tested and being asked a whole load of questions that may bring up hurtful feelings. Because when I talk about like things that I can't do and things like that, it does get to me, and it may not look that way, but when I go home at night to sleep, it really does get to me, because I think I'm not normal, if you get what I mean. So my advice would be, if you're having any doubts or thoughts of, oh, do I have AS, do I not, go to your doctor, talk to a doctor who knows you or any doctor you trust, and speak to them, because although it may not be a physical thing, it's a mental thing, and if it's bothering you that much, talk to a doctor and they'll be able to help.